For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Millions were tuned in to last night's presidential debate in preparation for the 2024 election. Now, this would mark the first of this election cycle. Of course, as soon as the debate went underway, viewers would immediately begin to criticize and respond to both candidates, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, for their performances. Many expressed concern over Biden's stumbling words, as well as Trump's lies and falsehoods. Now, after seeing last night's debate, some are confused on where to go from here, wondering if it's too late to select another nominee. Comedian Earthquake would post a video on his Instagram, echoing the same feelings as those who watched.
We're doomed! Doomed! Come on, Joe! Wake the f*** up, Joe! What the hell you talking about? God damn it!
The only terrorists who donated across the border before people wanted to kill.
Now, on the other hand, D.L. Hughley, who is always tapped into politics, would send out several tweets while watching the Thursday night debate, many of them criticizing the Republican nominee, Donald Trump. One of Hughley's first tweets would read, "Of course Trump didn't prep for this debate. He didn't prep for COVID either." Shortly after, Hughley would send out a tweet criticizing the pandering Trump has done towards the black community over the years. Every time Trump is around black people, it's always a stunt. A Chick-fil-A at a HBCU, a black church in Detroit filled with white people, a black barbershop where he tells how much his support with black people has gone up since his mugshot. Hughley would then send out another tweet expressing his feelings towards the debate, which many considered a bad night for both nominees. "It's simple for me. As fast as you forgot, grab him by the pussy, or January 6th, or being convicted of 34 felonies, I'll forget this debate." One of the many ongoing storylines this cycle is the age of both candidates, with Trump at 78 and Biden at 81. Some have wondered if Trump and Biden will be able to handle a demanding job at their ages. Hughley would write, "I don't need a debate to know Biden is old. I've got a calendar. Just like I didn't need to know Trump is a criminal. I've got a compass." Now, Hughley wasn't the only individual sharing his thoughts online. Amanda Seales would share several videos via Instagram in order to express her thoughts on the debate, specifically Biden's performance. Seales would share a brief clip from MSNBC's Joy Reid, who revealed her concerns about President Biden, saying he looked feeble and weak on stage. Seales' caption read, "When MSNBC and me have the same response, y'all awake yet or nah? P.S. Is Democrat a personality?"
I too was on the phone throughout much of the debate with Obama world people, with Democrats, with people who are political operatives. My phone really never stopped buzzing throughout. The universal reaction was somewhere approaching panic. The people who were texting with me were very concerned about President Biden seeming extremely feeble, seeming extremely weak. And I'll just reiterate what I said earlier. President Biden had one job tonight, and it was one primary job. Yes, it was to litigate Donald Trump's, criminality and all of those things, but he had to settle his own party. He needed to settle Democrats. Democrats, they always talk about Democrats are bedwetters and Democrats are always panicking. Yes, Democrats are always panicking, right? They're always thinking they're going to lose. Like, Democrats are very pessimistic. This is just neurotic. Who they are. They're neurotic. Joe Biden's job was to reassure them tonight. His job was to calm his party, make them feel that, yes, I can do this. I have 4 more years in me. I have the ability and the stamina and the strength to do 4 more years. He did not do that. He did the opposite of that. He made them more panicked. The people who were texting me were even more panicked. They actually expected it to be better than it was, and now they're...
In a separate video criticizing Joe Biden, Seales' caption would read, "Demand more of this fake democracy."
I just wanted to say that if you woke up today, you're saying, well, I'm still voting for Biden, instead of saying, Democratic Party, you need to find a better option. You're the problem. Because there's no way that you watched that yesterday, you think that that man is going to be the one who's going to fight fascism. He ain't even fighting his cholesterol.
The post would provide mixed reactions between Seales' followers. One user on social media would agree with Seales and comment, "Yes, absolutely. The sole purpose of the Democratic National Convention is for the pledged delegates and superdelegates to officially nominate a Democratic candidate." adopt a party platform, and unify the party. They decide all of this in a weekend's time, each 4 years, so it's very possible. And there is a time for Democrats to promote and market a different candidate before the first Tuesday in November. We gotta protest and organize and stop settling for these trash options and demand better now. While some other folks would have a problem with this line of thinking, another user on social media would respond to Seal's post by writing, "But if these are the two options that we have, then yes, I have to vote for Biden. I think getting another candidate 5 months until the election is unrealistic." I understand what Amanda's saying though. Like, really, what kind of shit show is really happening here? But we are stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. It's sad. Seals would simply respond back, "I need y'all to learn how this shit works so you can stop settling for scraps." So what was your first reaction to seeing the presidential debates? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Plus, stay up to date for the latest news in comedy and news and culture by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. Plus, head over to hypersclub.com for full interviews and original content. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.
Did y'all enjoy that? We've got so much more for you at hypersclub.com. Our exclusive interviews and backstage content gives you the chance to feel a part of the club. So what are you waiting for? Come on and join.